Give it up for Jalen Brunson, everybody.
We got a lot of NBA fans.
Yeah.
I'm not talking young boy. I'm saying the actual association.
The real deal.
Yeah.
The
A little delay there, but
it's great.
I tuned out when Braun left fucking
Cleveland?
Miami because I liked the Miami years. When he came back, I was like, oh. Then he left again.
Yeah. I mean, I was never...
would you ever want to work with your son? Probably not, right?
My dad always made it seem to be like... He always made that idea to be a
great
good
idea?
One. Yeah.
That's nice to hear. You just got to do their passion.
Yeah. Yeah. We were catching the ball today, and my dad was really trying to push baseball on me. I did like 2 years.
You didn't stand for it though.
Well, the thing was like I mean, I didn't really. It's not something I liked doing. I just liked doing anything really. But
it's your old man.
Yeah, he wasn't always there.
A lot of the viewers are in the same boat.
But I don't know. He was like, "Do you want to do baseball?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't care." And he's like, "Well, I think
you're gonna love it."
We're also like broke, so I think he was like, "Well, what if we maybe instead of doing baseball, we could just spend more time together?" Yeah. I was like, "Oh, okay, sure. I guess I'm not doing baseball."
Oh, right, because he was like, baseball was supposed to be that, and then it wasn't. And he's like, "What if we just?"
Yeah, but also he could tell like I wasn't gonna make it.
You didn't like it.
It's not that even if I was just a kid, I was just happy to be doing something. But like clearly, like I mean, it wasn't like a thing that I like latched onto. Like
Yeah.
I love baseball. Let me do that. We were catching the ball, and I was going through so many motions I have not done since then.
Yeah.
When I was like 8 or 9, and yeah, like so much stuff came rushing back because we're pretty good like when we're close to each other and we're catching, but then we get to the distance and there's all that time with the ball up in the air, and I don't know, my body naturally will move away. My body naturally does not go towards the ball to catch it.
Yeah.
It does all these things to all these the protective instincts lock in.
Get out of there quick.
But every time, I remember my dad saying that, like, oh, you can't be afraid of the ball and look at the ball. But every time I look at it, it just flies right past me.
You see it going past?
Yeah. If I like focus in on the ball, I'm just watching it.
Right. We got to do all the things at once.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
But
clearly I wasn't coordinated.
I always thought baseball because I played up until like middle school.
Yeah.
And it's just, I was decent at it, but it's just one of those, you're prone to like choke because you're really just standing there for a while and then all of a sudden it's coming at you.
Yeah.
And I would always fuck up.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you got to be ready.
they put me first base, which I never liked because it's just, you either, if you catch it, no one cares. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
If you miss it, it's like you fucking threw the entire game.
I just didn't even care about the game. I didn't know like how to get points or like how to keep score. Like I was just like happy to be outside. I didn't care about the game.
I like the game. I like the camaraderie.
Yeah.
I like the dugout.
I loved the dugout. The dugout was awesome.
I think that was great.
Then there was one asshole and he was the team captain.
Yeah.
He just terrible.
Yeah.
He's a great ball player though.
Great ball player. Well,
one time I saw my dad playing catch with him.
Is that true?
Oh yeah, we were like all in a group with like some other dads, and like, man, so that's what it's like for my dad to have a good athletic son. He can live in that moment and pretend.
That's as funny as it gets.
It is, yeah. But like there's no like I was crying a lot. Like I would get hurt and I'd cry and I'd pout. You can't do all that stuff. Like you said, I would choke when I never really had it to begin with, and then I'd get all sad,
Yeah, well, I definitely had a lot of that. And then people just don't really like, people didn't like talking about how to get better in the way that I like talking about. Like I want, like, what is the mental trick to like make me able to hit the thing? And they all got this like, hey, you're in the back. But just the generic stuff is true. Like It is
Yeah,
kind
they
of
always
the
said
best.
to look at the ball and keep your eye on the ball.
Well, obviously, if you're not,
For aiming
Doing
anything,
that.
or aiming anything,
it's
they
not like
always
that's
say,
gonna make you do it. It's like you're not gonna hit it if you're just swinging it. Otherwise, you're swinging at nothing.
yeah,
You're just hoping.
yeah, right,
Wherever
right.
it was a second ago, wherever you think that's gonna be. So it is, true. But then you never get the, like I remember, after a season, I was just so upset. I was like, I can't. I do it all the time, and I just get up there
Yeah.
and choke, and I just can't do. And
It's tough.
someone finally was like, well, maybe just like step into the batters, like into the box more, and change the thing.
Yeah,
But it's like, why doesn't no one have that advice? No one's just gonna, either you can do it or you can't.
yeah, it seems that way. Yeah,
It's like, well, teach me how to do it.
teach me how to Dougie.
Teach me how to Dougie. If I'm in the dugout, teach me how to Dougie. But
Yeah.
a lot of good moments too. And you gotta love being outside. But because I tried to go like farther into it besides just like the shitty rec league. I tried to get into this other league, and then I did, but it wasn't even in the town I lived in. It was like the town over,
Yeah,
So, and that guy was just an asshole.
Yeah.
For no reason. It was like him, and then his son was gonna go to the MLB, and then got like a DUI or something. So now he's like
Classic.
coaching with us. And then the other son was our age on the team, and he would just yell and chew tobacco and make us run. It really like killed which I understand the value in some of that, but
I understand the value in like whatever hard teaching, whatever. Or like I'm gonna whip you into shape.
Yeah.
I mean, I do get that, but it is like those guys are losers.
those guys are losers and a bunch of children with no self-esteem.
I know.
Just running around.
Like one year in band, we had like a guy. He was gonna like whip into shape the drum line, and he
Yeah.
was just like an asshole. I was like, I remember he like called me out for like I looked like I wasn't listening. I was like looking around, but I was still listening.
Yeah.
But he like called me out for like not paying attention. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? How would
Who's
you know
this guy?
that?
Yeah. Yeah, I can't hear you.
And like then you want to like what you want to like do good for this guy. So just that he's like he gives you the nod of approval. Like,
yeah.
Oh, he's not. He could. Yeah.
He could really be something, actually.
Yeah. And then you wait for him to say that. He's like, I just want him to tell me that I could be something.
Yeah. He's nothing. This guy's nothing, and I want his. I mean, he's teaching. He's a student teacher or whatever.
Yeah, it is funny. Just the people at my high school, the jocks who have stayed back to coach,
Yeah.
or just
Yeah.
hang out.
Yeah. Like they didn't. I always thought those people, when I was a kid, I figured those people tried really hard for a long time, and it didn't work. So now they're they didn't try at all. It's like, I mean, I guess they did they played throughout high school, but you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
because I always love recreation, sports, man. It's
Yeah.
great. But then you met the kids who that was their whole thing, and it's like, if this is your whole thing, man, you should be doing it you should be way better than me. Like,
Yeah.
way better. Otherwise, nothing's ever gonna happen. Like, not that needs to be the
Was
case.
that the story about the kid who was his thing was boxing?
Oh yeah, yeah. We had a phase in I think it was early high school when it was like a large group of us. One kid had 2 sets of boxing gloves.
2 sets.
Actually, no. One kid had 1 set, and one kid had another one.
Yeah.
And one of them was like this MMA padding, and one of them was those big fucking boxing gloves. So it was like,
Yeah.
you're getting fucked up with the MMA thing.
Easily.
But anyways, we had a phase where we were all just fighting for recreation. And there's this one kid who we knew he boxed because he would
That was his thing.
talk about it. He'd go, yeah, I'm going to take boxing classes and stuff. And we're like, damn, fuck, hell yeah, man. This guy, I remember being like, maybe I should get into that. This sounds cool, man.
You thought you could learn a thing or two.
Learn a thing or two. And then, so we were all, not including him, we were all like setting up these fights. And we're like, let's get this guy to come in. Like, he's probably going to fuck us up. It's going to be, he's like, you know?
Yeah.
And He was my friend too, so I was like looking forward to that. And there's a couple kids I was hanging out with that I wanted to see get punched in the face.
Yeah, right.
So it would have been nice. Anyway, so he bikes over to the football field where we are fighting, and he's like, I can't stay for. I can only stay for a minute. Like, he's got to get home to eat or something. And we're like, all right, let's get a fight going. Puts the gloves on. Guy in the middle, boom, ding, ding. And I'm standing there recording. And it was tough to watch because it went from like, oh, man, he's going to fuck him up to, oh, no, real quick. Like, just got, because he got hit once. And you see him wobble. And you go, no, this is not good.
Yeah.
It's really like that Wii Sports.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And just got kind of clobbered. And then after about 20 seconds, we're like, oh.
Did you see a lot of fights break out at your school?
Not really.
Yeah, it must be. I don't know what.
It's a pretty dorky school.
Right,
like,
right.
It wasn't.
Like, you were always like, you always saw like on TV, like, oh, fight. And I think at some other schools, like around. Yeah, definitely. Like, I would hear about fights going on at other schools, like at football games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just people causing problems.
Yeah.
But I remember for some reason, these two guys at my school were going to fight. And this one guy, Ivan, who like ended up like, he didn't really. Ivan was the nice guy. We'll say that. I don't know. Ivan, he was like, he got a job at Chick-fil-A and then got fired and then started a podcast called like, it was his name and then said, "It's a interesting life." That's not, it's an interesting life. It's a interesting life.
Yeah. Okay.
Clearly unintentional. But after he put out that one episode podcast of him talking about his Chick-fil-A experience, yeah, he just went into the Marines or the Army or something. Anyway, sweet guy, sweet funny guy. This other guy, like, they wanted to fight him for, I don't know why. I think they just wanted to fight for the sake of fighting. And one of their friends, like, filmed it. It was just weird to watch. Like, it was really weird. It was just a fight by these two guys I know. And, like, I don't know, like, why. There was no reason for the fight. Like, nobody, like, pissed each other off. I think maybe someone said something on Instagram or something. Nothing major. They were just fighting for the sake of fighting.
Yeah. So
that I guess no tension in the video. And then they're grappling each other and, like, rolling around. And then Ivan told me later, he's like, yeah, I think I like, don't like conflict or, like, fighting people. Like when I was like,
it made me feel bad.
He's like, when I was fighting him, like, I thought of like some, like, I like thought of some old stuff from my past, and I'm not gonna say what he told me, but
no, that would be entertaining.
No, he just had some flashbacks of conflict during his fight for no reason.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I don't want to fight. And now he's, serving our country.
Yeah. That's
after he got fired from Chick-fil-A. Yeah. Some people are just weird. Okay? Some people don't know what the fuck to do, and they're just weird.
And the rule is, if there's a vowel, you put the N.
Yes, come on. It's an interesting life, dude. It's it's an interesting life.
That's just fucking grammar.
Yeah.
I had one of those moments where... because my dad plays the saxophone, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Are you listening?
I'm listening. I was looking at you on the TV.
Aw. And I play the trumpet. And there was never that thing of like him sitting me down and show me a bunch of stuff on the trumpet,
Yeah.
Just didn't have. He did that with my sister a little bit.
Yeah.
But then my stepbrother played the saxophone. Still plays a little bit. And my mom was like asking my dad, like, can you like teach him? And I came downstairs. I was at my mom's house, and my dad's there for some reason.
Yeah.
And my stepbrother, and they're just playing tunes. I'm like, wait, what the hell?
Damn.
It was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like the kid playing catch. You go, oh wow.
He's throwing it really well, like really far.
And then it's just you two sitting in the car.
Yeah. I cried a lot during baseball. And there's no crying in baseball. If you ever watch A League of Their Own, there's no crying in baseball. It's with Tom Hanks. He,
Tommy.
Tom Hanks. He's an alcoholic coach. You know, it's a recurring theme. Anyways, I had a crazy dream this morning.
Yeah.
Dude, like, you know, I had a pretty average night, and then I woke up early and then took another nap around 9, and then, dude, this dream, like, rewrote my whole night.
Can we hear it?
Yeah. It's full of so many,
Can I
like...
read it?
No.
Come on, let me read it.
Okay, hold on. Let me show you where to start, because it's a little out of order. No, it's out of order, man.
Just read it then.
Okay. So we were going to Cafe Bourbon Street.
Is this me?
Me and you. Well, I think I showed up. I showed up on my mom's bike, which I never do to a venue because it'll get stolen. And
you have your mom's bike?
No. Exactly.
Oh,
it's a dream.
You wouldn't show up on a bike at all.
I wouldn't. No, but it's my mom's bike.
I thought you meant I never go to things on my mom's bike.
There's like a bike rack out back behind Bobo, which we all know there's not, and I don't have a bike lock either, so I just put it there. And I also never enter through the back at Bobo.
So you're in Bobo, and the whole time this is on your mind, you got a bike out there.
Yes, exactly.
You just can't fucking enjoy it.
I think PP and Nemo, Hillhead, and Checkeye was playing. Checkeye and PP and Nemo, they're both offshoots of Big Fat Head. So.
How do you have a bill?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
That's insane.
I wanted to film the show, but as I was like setting up my camera, I realized I left the zoom in the camera bag. I go back to the camera bag to set up the zoom recorder. A guy tells me, some door guy. Never seen this man before in my life.
Yeah.
But he's like, "Hey man, your card didn't work." And my card is currently deactivated because, like, in real life, right now, it's deactivated right now because the Wendy's on Hudson stole my money. Do not go to the Wendy's on Hudson. Anyway, so that happened. But then we had to leave, and they were already starting, so I couldn't film them. But we had to leave because we had to. No, that's not why. It's not because of the card. That's just something that happened.
Oh.
Me and you needed to go to some school to get a shot for something, like we were filming something.
Filming children.
Something that Ethan's hooked up with. I know. Why was it at a school? There were kids everywhere.
Kids here. What am I doing in my dream?
It was something that Ethan was tied to. Like Ethan taught at the school or something. And
that's hilarious.
So we get the shot of something, and there's also after we film whatever we need. I think it's like a fire alarm or something, but there's a band playing at the school. It's like a group for the kids.
Yeah. And
it's the Aquabats. Remember when Nate was talking about the Aquabats being at Newport?
Like kids, yeah.
Yeah, but I guess it was them in my dream. It was actually like a ripping bluegrass set. But crazy bluegrass. Like they were just
the song. It was jam grass.
Yeah, sure. The space grass more like it. The song they sounded like normal bluegrass tunes like you'd hear at Dick's Den. But there were like crazy set pieces. Like there was hold on, where's my? Yeah, there's just crazy set. Like they were just jumping around like on these crazy sets. Like there was let's see if we can.
For our audio listeners, it's a real incentive to hop over to.
I
can't even see it.
Okay, so there's like a guy playing a banjo on like this bench that looks like a giant cowboy holding him up, and like he's you can see it right here. I made a little drawing. But the cowboy is tilting. It's like a giant cowboy. And he's like a wooden fixture, like something you'd see at a carnival. And he's tilting up
like
a teeter-totter.
Oh,
and the
wow.
guy playing banjo is like sliding all around, still playing it.
Holy crap.
It was just...
Wait, where was this?
This was at some school. And kids were watching.
Yeah.
They were on like crisscross applesauce on... Oh, yeah. Crisscross applesauce on the mat. And on, the mats you would sit on?
Yeah.
A bunch of kids there. And we were drunk in the back, just like laughing, losing our minds. And I turn over. And there's Sam Elliott. You know Sam Elliott? From,
it's two first names.
You would know him
Can I remember
from
those?
The Big Lebowski. He was the cowboy.
Okay.
He was, we looked over at him and he was like, he kind of gave a look of concern, like, what's going on? And you said drunk.
Did you get it?
Yeah, he was like, I hear that. And then he went to go say something to Zane, who's there. Zane, sober guy, previous guest. He was sitting in a chair for some reason. But we were all sitting against this wall in the back. And then Sam went to go and tell Zane. And then Zane was like, ha ha ha. Yeah. And then there was this teacher also sitting in the chair because the teacher's got to be sitting in the chairs, right?
Yeah, okay.
Let me make sure I didn't miss anything here.
Wait, what? Why?
Anyways, this teacher caught on to us being drunk and was kicking us out. And she was like, she looked at me. She's like, and I know you're not Trevor.
Whoa.
And I was like, no, I'm Trevor, and this is Simon. This was Simon's idea. And then we were like, well, wait, didn't Ethan get us here? And yeah, so we laughed about that. They kicked us out, and we got to your car, and I was like, fuck, dude, we ruined Ethan's job. We're gonna get him fired. Totally, we were gonna get Ethan fired. So we're driving back, and you're a fucking maniac. Like you're driving
behind the wheel.
Yes, like
we're
we're pulling onto Summit. You're doing the widest turn, not even looking. Almost hit a car, and I was freaking out. I was like, Simon, stop, calm down. And eventually we get onto Hudson, like where you get off onto the highway, and we're like, the car just stops like on the left side of the road, and there's incoming traffic, and then they stop too because we're in the way. And then somehow we're both in the back.
Like I swerved over to the left side of the road.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
It's just stopped.
And then we're suddenly both in the back seat of the car. No one's in the front.
I've had that happen before.
Yeah.
Who's got control of this thing?
Right. And I was like, Simon, what are you doing? And you were laughing, just hitting a vape or something. Like, just like laughing quietly. And like smoke was coming out of your fucking shirt. Like, it was so funny.
I think it's all a metaphor.
I know. And so many crazy details. Yeah, and so I took the wheel, and that's when Mickey Schumann called me, and yeah. I thought he was like, I couldn't even read the phone when I woke up. I thought it was like Miguel Santahana or something.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, I woke up, but I was like, convinced this dream was real. I was convinced all this happened last night, and I was like,
metaphor,
and I was like, I gotta tell someone about this. I thought I like blacked out after during the car ride. I was like, how did I get home? I left my camera and bike at Bobo, and then in the dream I get home to Zane to tell him everything, and he's remodeling a whole fucking room, like really open the space. A few
hours ago.
Really open the space up, and there's shit fucking flying around, like just shit swinging around, like.
Yeah.
Blinds or long blinds.
Which was just a mess. So obviously the first part of that dream is in reference to
I think
they stole your money at Wendy's. Secondly,
yeah, keep going.
And then the rest of it is, it's because we've been working on so many projects.
Yeah.
And then you got this return to innocence. You got to try to go back to school, maybe make a positive change. See your friend there. He's actually a role model.
Yeah.
And they go, you're drunk and you're not Trevor. And you go, no, I am. It's Simon's idea. And then it's me driving the car. That's just, that's my wild plans for life.
Yeah.
And you can't handle it.
I mean, dude.
You're going, no. And I'm laughing, hitting the vape.
This was like one of the most insane, like,
and then the funny thing
is, I've had.
This is actually accurate, though, because once it shuts down we're in the oncoming traffic, and the car shuts down. It's kind of like when this thing kind of crash and burn. You're gonna go, Simon. I'm in the back seat.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
Yeah.
That's why I was laughing the whole time. I was gonna dip out at the end, and then the remodeling is obviously Zane made those threats to you.
I'm just saying. Well, okay, what?
Actually, no. You go.
This is just like one of the craziest vivid dreams I've had, with so many details that all correlate with something. Like that has happened recently, like in the past 2 weeks, just random stuff. And I mean, I can find meaning in like all of that, really. I just think most dreams are incredibly, they are weird, but like whatever meaning you're trying to find is most of the time incredibly fucking simple. Like if you can look at a painting and figure out like the meaning behind that, you can figure out your dream pretty easily.
I don't understand that analogy.
Like the like what? I mean...
You're saying if you're gonna...
I'm saying, like, I get, like, the dreams I remember, they're, like, about, like, people or, like, something, like, recent happening or... Yeah, I mean, obviously they're all weird and don't make sense. But, like, I mean, there's certain things and certain people with, like, together.
Yeah.
Obviously, they all, like... And when I analyze it, it makes sense. Like, it makes sense to how I'm feeling. Like, I didn't need a dream to, like, interpret that.
I understand the painting thing. Are you saying it's because the painting, you can look at it and go, wow, I don't even want to look at all this. Or you can just go, it's literally what it's showing you.
I guess both, like a painting to like fully get the
In the
idea.
same way as like with the dream, you can go, well, what is this? Or you can just literally look at
look at everything that happened and all the details.
Yeah.
You know? Because a painting's got a lot going on. If you
My
just look
theory
at
is
it
always
long enough.
I don't think you have to analyze it.
No, you don't.
I think
sometimes it's nonsense.
I think it happened already. That's what the dream was. You analyze something,
Yeah. A lot of the times it's nonsense, but like
don't
the
know.
dreams that I remember are like usually like I'm like stressed out, and if it's like they're stress dreams, then it's like a result of me being stressed. You know.
I love dreams, man.
Yeah.
It really gives, I don't know about insight, but it just makes you feel all completely different sometimes.
Yeah.
About the Wendy's, I don't know if I told this. Did I tell you the story on here?
Got
About
the charity.
guy? Did I tell
stealing
that on
money?
here?
I don't know.
So this is I was going through the drive-thru, and well, first of all, a guy comes up to me and he goes, I'm broke, so I'm trying to go to Wendy's and spend what's now $6 the biggie bag.
It's basically $7.
It's basically $12 to get a biggie bag, so I'm trying to spend $6. And a gentleman goes, "Excuse me, is change?" I go, "No," and he goes, "Oh, yeah, it's okay. You guys a cigarette or something?" I'm like, "No, I don't." He goes, "You got one right there." I'm like, "Dude, get out of here!" And he goes up and does it to he's like standing at a car with the window closed. Like, hey.
Yeah.
And anyways, that's a little to be expected. And then you pull around, and I get to to pay, and I give him my card, and as he's giving it back to me, he's like, "Do you want to donate to the foundation?" He literally said like to the foundation. I was like, no. He's like, "You got like a bill?" I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, the fact he even asked for cash.
Yeah, he's
It's
like,
crazy.
"You got a bill I could slip in the box?" I'm like, no. I got exactly what I just. Anyways, it was.
It's his foundation.
He's clearly just taking the money, which I.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I looked at my bank account, and the day before, there's like a $30 transaction from Wendy's. I'm like, I would never do that, unless I blacked out. But no, I know what I was doing that day. It was just ridiculous that I got that. It was a transaction from the day before. Hopefully, I caught it in time. But I mean, it didn't.
What?
What?
You bought nuggets for all the kids at the school?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they gotta eat, man. That's $30.
Just what a coincidence! You're like, oh, this guy. I think this guy was trying to rob me at the Wendy's, and then
Yeah.
I got robbed at the Wendy's.
Yeah. Go to another Wendy's, I guess. There's really no
It's the
accountability.
closest
for that.
one. No accountability for going to Wendy's.
No, there's no charm of a local place as like your local Wendy's. There's no charm to that.
Yeah.
But there is sometimes a negative charm. Don't go to that one. They'll just fucking steal.
Yeah.
But there's never like, oh, they're great there.
It's never been that way.
No, I don't. You drive by a field. You go, can I even go out there? No.
I guess you could. Well,
For like a few minutes, and then someone's gonna shoot you.
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of places like out west, like a lot of mountains you can
Yeah,
just like
that's true.
point at, and
But yeah, everything's owned in and around Columbus, like for the most part. And the stuff that's not is like, if you can find out about it, everyone else can, and they're there too.
yeah,
They're like parks.
yeah,
You can't just. I mean, there's like a large forest areas that are. But yeah, it's nice to sit in an open field.
yeah.
You're someone who loves open fields.
You're Ruby.
I was gonna say our guest.
R.J. Martin from Six Flags Guy. Remember episode 2? You guys remember episode 2 with Jonah?
Yeah. Remember Six Flags guy?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Fond memories, and RJ is full of them. He's full of. He's in the fond.
RJ's full of it.
He's in my fond memories.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I think he's also in like
It's not gonna say that.
He's also in a Celtic jam band with previous guest Will Foley, I believe.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think those are the right words to use. But
Playing what? The guitar?
I don't know. I'm just I'm always happy to see him when he's out. I'm just happy to be talking to him today.
And you guys get a little taste of him. You guys get to taste him today. Tasted.
Yeah, a little taste of RJ. A little taste of RJ coming your way. Dude, that's a crazy. Fucking, that is insane. To me, there's nothing more infuriating than watching a video of a bunch of people sitting and talking, or going somewhere to sit and talk.
You don't like doing that?
I don't. Well,
It gets you out there, gets you sitting, gets you talking.
We're.
Not
I'm saying,
us.
No, look. Well,
obviously, this is great.
So yeah, we were like, yeah, this is a podcast, yeah, but the whole point of it being video is just kind of pointless, eh? Like,
yeah, but that's why yours is good, because it's like creative, you know.
Right. I mean, we got at least like it looks like shit compared to like other there's at least you can like there's something more interesting. There's something very.
You're being modest with your T-bar skills, man.
I don't know. They've been lacking, I think.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying overall, you it really adds maybe a flair to it.
I think the MX1 plus recording on tape. I think at least looks more interesting than digital cameras. I think most people don't do enough work to make it look nice.
No, I agree. That's why there's one podcast I listen to, and they're like, they just never do video, and they're like, this is radio. It's supposed to be. It's not on the radio, but I'm like, I do fuck with that. But like, if it's like this is just like so much more creative, So like, there's so many layers involved that it's like, yeah, you're not just watching. I hate when people do like sit down to watch a YouTube video and it's just like, that's the podcast. Yeah. That's not a podcast. Or it is a podcast. So like, why are you watching them talk? Yeah.
So. I appreciate you saying that.
Of course.
It's nice.
Yeah, I do.
Are you saying you don't think people put this on with their families?
The what?
People put this show on with their families.
Yeah.
They're all eating dinner.
Yeah.
Because it's a couch. We live in a couch America.
Yeah. True.
You eat dinner at the
That's
couch.
True. Yeah, I hope people do get their TV dinners around this one.
I was at a table for a couple years, and we just went to the couch.
Yeah, that's
the whole
facts,
family.
Actually, like I just haven't even bought a table for my apartment since I've lived there. So.
Yeah, I never really thought about that. I mean, I got like a desk.
Yeah, I liked having a table when I did.
You have to have enough room for it to be a table. Like it's.
Yeah. And people always want to put stuff on it because it's just like a flat open surface.
Yeah.
So that's my main gripe with tables.
Yeah, that says a lot about society.
Yeah, I wish people would just keep putting their shit on my table. Would stop doing that.
You're saying your least favorite thing in the world is going out places and talking to people.
No, I think that's great. I don't like videos where it mostly consists of sitting down and talking. Especially if you're at an interesting place. I think you should. If I'm watching a video of the interesting place, I want to see.
Yeah, or even move around a little.
Yeah, move around. I think a good move around is
a little showmanship.
I like that. I like motion shots of people like talking, like even in like movies, like when it's just like a conversation, but they're moving through the environment.
Yeah, that's great. And then it's easier for the actors because you just got to walk through a place. But sometimes you'll be in a place, you'll be still stressed out. Trevor had a dream. He was at a show, and his bike was sitting outside unlocked.
My mom's bike.
This is fucking mom's bike.
Yeah.
And then we left to film a video in the dream.
Yeah. Well, you gotta
worried about my bike and my just things.
You ever get worried?
A lot. Yeah, dude, I worry.
You got like an anxiety issue?
Yeah. Well, maybe a little bit. Yeah. I just.
Have you tried like a bunch of medicine?
Yeah, I dude, sometimes like I didn't know like those little propanol things, like you can just take those. So like sometimes I'm like, maybe I'll just pop a few of those, see how it makes me feel,
Propanol?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's like just as needed like anxiety medicine. I think it's a beta blocker, that's what they call it. Oh. Yeah, you just take
it's actually a sponsor version.
Yeah, and you're just supposed to fucking chill out. So that's nice.
So what's a beta blocker?
Come on.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
This is podcast 101. The second you start a podcast, they tell you this.
I don't know actually what it means, but that's what it's called.
Is it talking about like a specific cell?
Yeah, there's something in you called the beta, and then that brings out the alpha. You know what I'm saying?
You understand now? You get it now?
And then you can be like, confident in that.
As needed, though.
Yeah, it says 1 to 2 as needed for anxiety, and I think that's a pretty loose guideline. So,
either 1 or twice as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to explain to my brother when we were home for Christmas. I was trying to because we were watching Home Alone 2, and he was like really upset that they cut out the Twin Towers and
Yeah.
just if you watch something on cable TV or like broadcast, they're gonna shorten it for time so that they could fit other stuff on. I was trying to explain that to him. I was like, we're not watching it on DVD, you know?
Yeah,
It's like we're watching it for free, and he's like, Trevor, that's beta male thinking.
Well, there's so many layers. One, is 9/11, well, not 9/11, are the Twin Towers in that movie?
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, so they cut out 14.
But like they cut, that wasn't because like, oh, let's not put in 9/11 there. It's like,
You were trying to tell him it's just because for time.
yeah, and he didn't like that. It was
Yeah,
just a
that's
simple
crazy.
answer.
Yeah, to just not accept that answer at all. But then also it's like, well, what do you mean it's beta male? You were the one still watching it on TV, you know?
Right, and we literally always watched it, free movies, well, I guess free, whatever they put on cable, and it was always cut up.
Yeah.
Even like, yeah, like I saw It's a Wonderful Life in theaters, and then I saw that on the TV, and there's plenty of stuff cut out, and they're like, I don't know.
That's a
They
fun
just don't
stance,
even
though.
know. They just don't even know.
Yeah, I mean, they were probably just sitting around a table, you know, as you do, and they were like,
They shit all over it. They're
what?
stressed
Yeah.
out.
And they were like, what is the thing that we could cut out? And they're like, probably Twin Towers. That's easy. First thing on the list in that movie.
They
Maybe.
don't even bring it up.
Yeah, get it
Well,
out.
that's a great take. Be like, they need to put the Twin Towers.
Yeah, that's what that was one of his points. He was like, Trev, they're not there anymore. I'm like, yeah, they're not.
No, it's historical.
They're not there, and they're not there on this broadcast. They're not there in real life either. So
Yeah. They're committed to realism. Well, I don't know what that is. Escapism, you know? If you don't America has an object permanence issue too, I think. And so they're like, if you don't have to look at the Twin Towers, then maybe they're still there, you know?
That's true.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know nothing about nowhere I've never been. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just taking their word for it.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
But we saw the Freedom Tower in New York, the One World Trade Center.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know what was there.
I'm not aware of that. Did they
Before.
build a new tower?
Yeah, just one.
Yeah, just
Oh,
one.
jeez.
The Freedom Tower. That's what they call it.
Please cut that out if
It's like
that's common knowledge. I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's like an insurance thing, though. You know?
Oliver Tree died last week, and I found out on the air, and I feel like perhaps I acted insensitive.
Yeah, you did. Everyone said that.
I mean, I almost thought it was like a joke at first. I was on the bus, just like, and I read it was like an r/indie heads post or something, and a friend sent it to me, and then made also like some kind of like quip, and I was like, oh, is this like a joke? Because like he was kind of a character, you know, he's a really off the wall guy, and then I read it and I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Well, you know, rule 3 is don't get in helicopters. So
Yeah,
I mean,
why do people keep doing that?
never. I mean, dude, it's like the most dangerous. People that fly helicopters are like, this is the worst mode of transportation ever invented. Like, don't do that.
It's like
dude.
loud.
Yeah, and they're always crashing. It's actually incredible. Like,
You're sitting there bleeding out like, God, it's loud.
Yeah, wear those big headphones. You probably get a headache after.
Yep. Yeah, they don't adjust, I'm sure.
Do you have any ambitions of flying?
No,
Like,
well, actually,
you
dude,
piloting?
man, I went through a phase. So first, I've never flown ever, and I was afraid to as a kid, just because, like, I don't know, as a kid, you got to pick a fear or two,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, airplanes, that's a good one because my family's poor, we don't fly anyway, and so I just never want to get on a plane, and that's scary. But then, like in high school, I was like, oh, dude, I really, I want to be like a pilot, you know, because my buddy Dylan from high school was like, yeah, you know, you can just like get your license over however long you want. Like you can go a couple of years and then pick up right where you left off like a decade later. They don't ask. And so I was like, sweet, I'm going to do that. And then my partner was like, no, don't do that. You get on a plane, you die. And so I never did. But also mostly because like that's just like probably the biggest undertaking as a hobby you ever got to do.
Yeah.
But man, I was super, super convinced that I really wanted to be like just an amateur pilot for a while. Because also there was like an airstrip, right? I lived in just a podunk Ohio town, went to high school. And there was just like a big cornfield airstrip out where dudes flew biplanes all the time. And that shit's still sick. Like, I guess if I ever get the chance, like, that'd be fun to do. But yeah, my mom too, you know, she was a big John Denver fan. And that's how he died, was just like chasing birds around in his plane or something. And I'm
Yeah.
like, well, I wouldn't do that. But also, yeah, it is kind of scary.
He's chasing birds in his plane?
You
Yeah,
make some hits, you chase some birds.
Yeah, you know, well, I could be misremembering the exact
He hit
line
it like
of-
a mountain, though,
Must have
right?
been high as a kite.
Yeah. Oh,
High as a plane,
certainly,
brother.
dude. Yeah. No, yeah. He loved birds in general, and so he flew around in the mountains a lot. And then I think the legend goes that he was like just following the path of like
He was leaving on a jet plane.
yeah, just and fucking slammed it into a mountain. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't do that. I would just like to go up. But actually, I sky dove once. And,
Really?
What?
Yeah, dude. People are always so fucking like amazed at this story. I thought that was like pretty common. Or to like skydive
On
at
YouTube,
least
everyone
once.
did it.
Yeah, dude. Every time like I say, they're like, "Whoa, that's crazy," and I'm like, "Well, I understand it's not like the most common thing to do." But one of my best friends in high school was like a career skydiver. Like his parents like ran what they call the drop zone, where people just like they pay. They're like, "Oh, I want to skydive," and I'm gonna,
I would like to skydive.
yeah. And so like these people are just like, they bring in the customers and they're like the professional skydivers. And that was just his family. So like not only did they run it as their business, but they just like did it for fun too. Like they were just like, diving is my life, or they call it like jumping or something. I don't know. They have all kinds of stupid words. But you ever see Point Break?
No.
Well, that's like a big focal point in that movie. Is just like the skydive stunts, and his mom worked on that like a little bit. She was like a consultor for that back in the 90s. So, yeah, it was just like a skydiving dynasty.
So where did you skydive?
Just in my hometown. It was like not the same airstrip actually, but yeah, what they call the drop zone. They just had it out in the field, and they have one pilot buddy that like takes off, and his thing was like everybody, like all the friends and family, you get like one free skydive, before you had to pay after that. But yeah, so I did it once. It was scary as fuck. I don't like heights. I don't like looking out the plane. There's something. Oh, I've told my friends this too before. It's funny. I still would like to be a pilot, maybe, but there is something a bit unnatural about planes to me. It's just like I don't think watching the ground leave is like it's a little unnatural. And that's scary. I don't like that part. Once you're up there, it's fine, and they push you out too. Like I couldn't do the jump. I was like, you got kick me, and then
Does it feel like your stomach? Do you get that stomach feeling the whole time you're falling?
I don't know. It's hard to remember. I feel probably, but like you kind of stop noticing it at a certain point. But I mean, it was fun as fuck. Yeah, the diving itself, the leaving the ground and flying, that's scary. But the diving itself was very fun. Very fun.
And kind of, it sounds. I'd like to do it someday.
Yeah, it's like, and, I commend those folks that are career divers and keep doing it over and over. But I'm like, I don't know. I think it would wear off after a while. I'd be like, right, business as usual. But
then you'd get to the next big thing, like jumping a shark.
I'm hoping
Dude.
these roller coasters don't wear off.
100%.
I went to Kings Island alone last week.
Oh, nice. That's great. Just day trip. You just by yourself.
Yeah, you just drive down.
Yeah,
but
sweet.
something about you're not with anyone, and I just kept going on it.
Yeah.
Third or fourth time, I'm like, no, none of the coasters were really doing it for me.
Yeah.
And that might be Kings Island, but
Cedar Point's different, man. I'm telling
yeah, I've been
I know you've been, but like
player.
I know it won't wear off at Cedar Point. They have so many coasters.
You a big thrill head though? You like you ever tried those high speed go karts?
Yeah.
Man, if they weren't $50 for 2 minutes,
High speed. Never try that. That
they're
sounds
like
fun as fuck though.
fucking going 50, I think. And those
That's
little
crazy.
Tracks,
That sounds
yeah.
super fun.
Yeah,
actually.
maybe 35.
Never done them.
Yeah, no, I was I was just, now that you're like saying all that shit, I was a pretty tepid kid, I think, because I don't know if I'm using that word right, but I was afraid of roller coasters too. I was just scared of a lot of things. But then like as a teenager, I went on like my first roller coaster, and that was fucking incredible. That is a very fun thing. Much more controlled than jumping out of a plane, so I would do that over and over again for sure.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Did you have to have someone strapped to you?
Yeah, you didn't have to. Actually, wait. I think for the first one you do, but maybe not. But I did either way, yeah, because I was like, dude, I don't know if I trust myself to pull the cord,
Yeah,
so-
at the right time and whatever.
yeah.
I
Well,
guess
that
you
was pretty good.
Yeah. And you're still here with us,
Yeah.
People say bad stuff about those guys.
Yeah, no splat. Oh, I think they did. They all have like, in all the years they did it like 20, 30 or something. They only had like one death story. Everybody's got the one if you're a skydiver, I guess.
Yeah.
Per
That's pretty good, though.
yeah.
Splat, I was thinking of Splatoon. You remember that game?
Yeah, it was a fun game.
Yeah, still
I
got
remember
it.
playing on a rainy day. You still got Splatoon?
I don't play it, but they still. I think
Oh, they still have. There's
They,
like
put it
they,
out.
they made
There's
a
like
third one
Splatoon
for
4.
some reason. They're making a new one. Whatever.
Yeah.
yeah, but it
Did
was
you did you play it on the Wii U?
I think so. It was at my friend's house. What'd you play it on?
No, I've just been on a Wii U kick lately.
Oh, why? What's great about Wii U?
Nothing's great about it.
That's-
But I mean, Splatoon was great on it. But
Oh, it was on that because it was the fucking thing. Yeah.
But like, I'm just you had the friend who's like, I got a Wii U.
Yeah.
You know, we can play with it if you want.
Yeah. You didn't have any friends with a Wii U.
They're like most of my friends in the neighborhood, they had a Wii, and I think some of them did get a Wii U just out of obligation. They're like, oh, it's gonna be
awesome.
And then they're like, what? They're poking it with a stick. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, that was a very niche console. Like after the fact, you know.
Yeah.
Now all those games are on the Switch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When they made the second Switch, you know, they didn't try to jump the shark, if you will, you know, like put a screen and whatever bullshit. Like that was the Wii U. Around that era, I feel like they're just trying to make new bullshit that didn't need to be in anything, you know, like controller screens. And this time they're just like, we're just gonna make the Switch again.
It's just like a regular ass console.
Yeah.
It's like they weren't thinking at all with the Wii U. Like there's just like so many things.
Yeah, it doesn't.
They just didn't. It just did not make sense.
Yeah, it's like those old videos, you know, of like Xbox 720 or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just like concepts. That's where they're going with that stuff.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Never thought of it like that.
That thing was goofy though. It's just like where am I gonna take this somewhere?
You can't. Like
it has to be near the thing.
Yeah, and it like dies all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They ain't done nothing since the Wii. You know, people like their Switches, but I find it kind of small and annoying and fidgety. And you ever get really annoyed?
Yeah, I'm a big, you know, sometimes I try to rein it in, but I am a big annoyed.
Yeah.
Also, that's different. But no, all the time at work, I actually feel terrible, you know, sometimes at work when I'm like doing my thing, you know, and people don't like just outwardly say things to me. Well, 'cause what I do is like I just bring a bunch of supplies to other people at work, and I'll be like, man, why don't you fucking do this or that? And then like I get up there and then they smile and they talk and they're like so nice, and I'm like, geez, I'm like, I shouldn't have been so annoyed with you. It's all right. It's good. But yeah, I try to be not as annoyed. You know, sometimes even in traffic, like someone honks at anybody, much less me, and I get so sad. I'm like, why is everybody so angry all the time? Be less annoyed in the car, you know? It's a lot like a phone screen. Everybody thinks they can do whatever they want behind the wheel with, you know, expressing themselves.
There's this thing that happens on when you're driving for a long time without cruise control. Because like a good song will come on, all of a sudden you're doing 85, passing everyone. And you're going, why is everyone going so like? It's like they want me to not get. What is going on?
Yeah.
And then like 15 minutes later, you just calm down mentally and you're just cruising. You're like, Jesus Christ, everyone's flying by.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. My buddy had a playlist that was called like songs to drive fast to or something. That like is that exact effect where you just start like hitting the gas and you don't even realize. Yeah, man. It's like, too, that just reminded me, I borrowed Jonah's dad's BMW once. I hope Kevin's not watching this, but...
He's coming on next week.
Yeah, I was like, what is the deal with, like, the Beamer drivers? It's, like, almost like, you know, it's the stereotype that they drive crazy fast and stupid, but then, like, you didn't even realize. I was like, dude, I thought I was driving normal. Look down, I'm going like 80. And like, I swear to God, look, I hope Jonah's not watching this either. But that was like, I didn't even mean to, dude. I was like, wow, I get it. They like build moving. Those things so you just like go 95.
That's crazy.
I love a good thrill, you know? You know?
I mean, yeah. I keep thinking about Cedar Point, man.
Yeah, there's more than Cedar Point. There's, you know, you cut off a person real quick. You make them slam on the brakes. You fly around. You're cutting up a little in traffic. You see someone walking down the street. You grab their stuff, run away. You know, those thrills in life. Yeah. You ever done something like that?
Oh, have you done something like that?
Well, I was just wondering
you
if,
a robber?
I'm not like a robber. I'm more of like I robbed someone, you know?
Yeah, that's...
Doesn't make you a robber.
I don't think I'm a dangerous thrill seeker, but I used to maybe like... do like the kid version of that, you know, and my mom would be like, you're not allowed to go this far around the block, and then I would like bike 2 blocks further and be like, holy shit.
Yeah,
it felt illegal, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that felt crazy.
No, dude, I'm too paranoid for anything, even slightly illegal, dude. I don't think I could, you know, like speeding or nothing. If I ding someone's car by accident, that happened in college once. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna get arrested and thrown in the gulag. It's over for me, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. That's a worry thing, you know.
You got to watch out for the state.
Yeah.
You still working at Amazon?
Yep. It's just been. I'm going on. This summer is like my 4th year. It's funny because my boss, I don't know if he was trying to help me out or if he's just stupid, but I like cashed in some of my like e-swag. This is what they call it, e-swag, my swag bucks to like buy bullshit from our little like shop. It's like a lot of hoodies and Amazon shit, like just merch, you know. But they also have gift cards for like our break room vending machines and shit.
Yeah.
So I got a couple of those, and then in the like package, he also put in a 5th year anniversary like tumbler, and I'm like, well, I haven't been here that long, but at least I got the tumbler now. So thanks. I hope he was just looking out for me.
Yeah.
Is it a quality tumbler?
It's okay. It's just plastic.
Do you worry you'll feel hollow at that 5 years when you really hit it?
What'd you say?
When you hit that 5 years, if you do, you think it'll be hollow now? There's really nothing to look forward to.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. You get raises like up to 3 years. So this is like my dead year. Like nothing, no raises, no bonuses really for 4th year. But next year I do get like a $1,500 bonus, I think.
Just for showing up.
Yeah, just for showing up. So I'm not gonna save it for nothing. I'm gonna do something stupid with it, I think. And yeah, but it's fine though. You know, still doing my thing. I don't pack as much anymore. That's good. Hope I don't jinx myself, because that would suck. But yeah, it's the job. You know.
Some of the employees at North Star were getting underpaid during a certain amount of time. There's a huge lawsuit, and people are getting paid.
Nice.
Can you believe like you can just like get a job and just be underpaid?
Yeah, dude. How do you go about that? How did like pleading your case?
You mean like paid inaccurately?
There's
Or?
a lawsuit. Yeah, the lawsuit happened.
Okay.
Well,
Did you fucking litigate it? You got a real passion here.
Just I don't know. It's cool to see justice.
yeah. I mean,
People
also
get the money they earned.
yeah, I didn't really realize like kind of like what you can do with the lawyers. Like you can say you'll pay them, you know, and like hope if you know you're gonna win, then you could just use the money you win to pay them. So you just it's kind of a gamble. But you know, if you just go for it, you can like lawyer your way out of anything. You know.
Yeah, that's true. If you get the best one.
Yeah, but I mean that's pretty. It's like sealed and done case though. If you're just like getting literally underpaid,
Yeah.
I guess.
I thought you meant like not paid enough.
Yeah, that's kind of like legal. You work at North Star? What do you know? How do you know about
I
that?
know I have intel.
Okay.
It's Columbus gossip.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
actually got a lot of Columbus like inside stuff. So
Uh-huh.
if you ever need anything,
That's good. Yeah.
anything you need to know.
I don't know much about this place. I like the one you did the other day of the other month or something of Scully's.
Oh yeah, we did good. We went there and our hearts were broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a place all right, man. That's a real liminal environment. I don't care for it much there. Hopefully they're not watching this either.
I've only no. They
You're
can,
done at
I
Scully's.
really want them to watch it. I really want them.
You're
to watch
never
it.
getting booked at Skelly's.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, right.
Oh man. No, that's you
No,
know
no. I
who
was
played
joking.
there actually the other night was Jordy Greep though.
I saw that. Yeah.
I was like, well, I mean, like, you know,
It's
you're
a
gonna-
room. so
you're
they-
gonna play wherever you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. They just want like people don't know that it's lame.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
You know, they just
for
know
sure.
it's like touring acts.
Yeah, yeah.
They just see it's a big venue, high occupancy,
Yeah.
and
It's got a stage.
I've only been there once, and it was just terrible. Not like
Yeah.
I mean the sound and stage. I mean the stage is.
It's just
cool,
a
I
room.
guess. It's just a big. Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, awful too. We went there for like I forget if it was like a low key pay to play situation. I think it might have
That's
been.
what there's always are. At
Yeah,
that place.
it was just it was one of those, you know, it was like not a battle of the bands. I forget what they called it, but it was something stupid. It was like right before Jonah moved to Columbus years ago. And it was like our first real show in Columbus ever. I don't even want to call it that because it was just, and we got there and showed up and it was like 3 high school bands and then one like geriatric band of like 80-year-old dudes. And I was like, dude, fucking jeez. Sound guy was a real asshole. And then the bartender was saying something questionable. It was awful time.
What happens at the end of those gigs? Because that's how they always pitch them. I don't know if they get like a company to not like another thing to put on these things that just suck.
Yeah.
Which they should just not have them do that. But yeah, that's how they pitch it. They're like people who can't get a show, Not saying that was you. I'm just saying
Yeah.
that's how they reach out to people, and they sell a bunch of tickets for a bunch of money. We'll give you like maybe $20 or something.
Yeah. No, I remember in high school, like I fell victim to that stuff because, you know, when you're a teenager, you do just want to play. You're like, fuck, I need to play. And like I had friends that were like doing one of those situations, and I was like so jealous. I was like, these fucking guys have a show, and I just like didn't understand the model. And then I think I took like one like music industry business class like after that, and I was like, ha, joke's on you, losers. Like now I know that was a scam. So yeah, it's okay in the end.
Do you think you could foresee yourself as a crotchety sound man?
No, maybe like years ago, like I would have said yes, but no, dude, I don't think the pay would ever be worth just sitting in there because that's not a full time thing. You know, like I have a buddy from college, lives in DC now, and he kind of makes like full time out of it. He's like trying his best, you know, to use that degree, like in music production, and you know, he works at a studio, does sound at like 3 places, and I'm like, that's like a grind. But like in any other case, unless the bar is like really nice and they're like good people, hell no, dude, you're getting paid like $15 an hour for like a 3-hour show to sit there and be like, stop fucking eating the mic, stop, you know, like that's awful.
Yeah, that sounds like hell. That's why, you know, that's why the people are never happy.
Yeah, because they have to tell people no all the time.
Yeah. And then when they stop wanting like to accept your no's, then you have to start lying or whatever, you know? You have to be like,
and then you're going to start with lies 3 years in. You're going to go, you're just going to start by lying. You go, no, we don't do that here.
no, I'm a truther. I love telling the truth.
Can I plug this in? No.
Yeah. Yeah, I would, it's not in me to lie to a innocent musician, you know what I mean?
And that really is no money, you know?
Yeah.
No money, less problems, you know?
Oh. Well.
Because it's mo money, mo problem.
Well, what if I wanted to get a nice meal?
You know, you can always... There's that foundation. I don't know what it's going towards.
Yeah.
But maybe you could start a foundation.
Well, you got a bill?
For,
I'll take it, put it in the box. Put it in the charity box. Do you do charity ever?
Charity? Oh, charity.
We try to stay away from it.
Yeah, it depends, you know. I don't know. I saw like on Twitter once, and this is maybe one of those like Twitter things I always used to be like wary of, but you know, someone's like, oh, like the roundup or whatever on like every like fast food like receipt is just like a tax break. And so now I don't do that, but then sometimes, you know, I go into PetSmart and it's like, oh, roundup for like the Save the Poor Little Cute Animals Foundation. And then when I don't, I'm like, am I evil for doing that? I don't know. But like, I've heard that everyone is a tax break, you know, so I try not to. Maybe. That might be cope, though. I don't know.
No, I never do it. I feel like, also, I was at the, like, there's like one at a gas station. They had a roundup. Yeah. And they caught me off guard and it made me mad because you're just clicking through the shit at the gas station.
Yeah.
And it was like, you want to round up, and then the next option was $1, $5. What am I even... Because I don't got nothing, you know?
and it's in the gas prices.
Oh, like, not to mention...
Why would they even do that with the gas price?
Yeah. Yeah, round up your own fucking, you know, donation. Why not just donate anything instead of making me do it? You know what I mean? Yeah. So, no, not overall a charity fan.
You mean you could use some charity?
Who?
You.
Oh, yeah. No,
young kid out in the strip.
Yeah, 100%.
Landon strip.
Yeah, they should give me a dime or two.
What was this town you were from? Shout out.
The town I'm from?
Yeah.
I guess
Podunk.
Yeah, it's called Rittman, Ohio. It's I don't know if it's the headquarters of Morton Salt, but they had like
I think I passed by that on the way to Toledo.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
I think I passed by some salt thing.
It's a big ass salt factory, and I think it used to be at least like the freaking like national capital for Morton Salt. But yeah, there's just a lot of salt under this town, and they just mine it there. You know, they might be running out at this point. I couldn't tell you, but classic like Rust Belt town. I mean, it's honestly like a lot bigger than like sometimes I think in my head, because it's like a 6,000 people or something. It's not huge, but you know, it's got like 3 tiers of on the hill, and yeah. But I only went to high school there really, and I lived in like Central Ohio before that. around Mount Vernon. But yeah, Rittman's probably, I guess, where I would say I'm from. But no one ever knows where it is, man. Even like, do you know where Medina is?
No.
Oh, that's actually really surprising. I'm surprised by that.
Yeah, maybe I've seen it.
Well, it's like only maybe like twice the size of Rittman, but it's like one of the more cities up there, I guess. There's like no towns outside with like the big cities in Ohio.
Yeah.
Except for like small ones. But my buddy that I was talking about from college, his name's Reese. He was from Medina, and like it's 20 minutes away from Rittman, maybe. One time I was like, "Oh, dude, no way! You're from Medina? I'm from Rittman." He didn't know where it was. I was like, "That's incredible to me." I don't know, man. Like, I'm just the town over. Like, how
Makes
do
you
not
feel
know
like
that?
nothing, you know? You
Yeah.
try to have a little town proud, they go, I don't even know.
It's a small world.
Yeah.
No, it's a big world. That's my point.
Yeah,
If
it's
it was a small
spread
world,
out.
you go, wow, we all really know each other.
But it can feel like that sometimes.
Yeah. But then, you know, you can go anywhere, really, and you see mostly everybody you don't know. You don't know most people. You're saying you know most people, Trevor.
I'm saying I'm asking you if you ever feel like a unity with people. Like a general I'm
Just
like,
with
what-
the people?
or just with any people, any amount. Like, is it, you ever feel like, oh, this, I'm exactly where I need to be?
Yeah. Yes.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
It's got to be like under 10 people. Probably, you know.
You-
If you get
you
to
know what I
a
mean?
Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean. I mean, like, that's how Athens felt, you know, going to college there. That's like a mid-sized university, and like the whole town is the university, you know, so you get to know most people in your scene at least. But outside of that, but even like, I don't know, in Columbus, like, it's like a mid-sized city, but then you fucking know everybody somehow. Like, it's kind of annoying. I'm like, how do I run into people so much? Stop. I'm gonna stop running into people.
You looking where you're going?
Like, if I had seen you before this or something out and about, I think I would have got a little mad, you know? I would have been like, shit, dude.
Yeah, yeah, all the energy.
Yeah. It's like everybody's everywhere in this town.
That is tough when you see someone and you go, all right, here we go. Conversation. I don't get the choice. No, most of the time it's good, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
A lot of the time it's like wonderful. But then
No, and
there's-
I
you
do
go,
love
great.
people
I
for
can't
the
even-
most part,
I can't
you
just
know?
turn around.
Yeah.
I love talking to people.
Not everybody wants to do a stop and chat.
Yeah.
Well, some people stop and chat is like them telling you a story and then you don't get to do anything.
Yeah.
And then it just, whenever they decide it ends.
No, that is.
Or you got to hurt their feelings at some point. After 40 minutes, you go, okay.
Yeah, man. I mean, sometimes I see my neighbor, nicest lady in the world, but I'll like duck behind the car, like if she's coming in at the same time. So
Yeah.
like, I just don't know what to say today.
Plus,
I don't know what-
yeah.
Don't want it to do. What'd you say?
I was going to say she could be a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, yeah.
I used to hide from them as a child.
Yeah, no.
I didn't understand what it was.
the
My
one
dad would be
time
like,
I
no,
ever-
don't answer.
I opened the door once, and it was funny too. Is like my mom's like sister like owned fucking some property in Cambridge. This house we would just like go to sometimes, like in the woods, and somehow like they found us there, like just some Jehovah's Witnesses, and you know they were knocking on the door, so I answered, and then they like did their whole spiel to me. I was like 10. I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. Truly.
They don't care.
Because also I was like Catholic, I think, at the time, you know, and so I was like, I don't really know what else means. And my mom was like, no. She's like, never answer the door for those guys. They just yap. And I'm like, okay, all right, I get it.
That's
And
just-
they were like, yeah, come join our community or something. I'm like,
I wish life was as thrilling as it was when a child and someone knocks on the door. That's terrifying.
yeah,
You know, you're home alone.
genuinely.
Come to kill me.
Yeah.
It's not that fun.
Not always. Sometimes. I don't know.
But, you
I-
know-
I just yeah.
Life is never that full anymore.
Yeah, well, when is the last time someone knocked on your door, like outside of, you know, because I know you even said, like, I'm one of the only ones that knocked for, like, this, you know, for, like, this recording. But, like, when's the last time someone also ever just knocked, you know? When's the last time you had to answer the door? Not
Yeah.
counting these.
It happens at my house sometimes.
Okay.
People trying to sell stuff.
They're just friends. Sometimes friends will.
Sometimes that happens, yeah.
Sometimes I have roommates too, so sometimes they're there to.
Is that, you still get, like, friends knocking on the door?
Yeah, but usually it's like I'm friends with them, and they're there because they're they're like.
Okay.
You know, I
That's
got
pretty
roommates.
nice, though. Yeah, that's a
People
nice part
practice
of,
at my house.
yeah, part of community I think I miss, you know? Like, yeah, just like, I don't know, like last time someone's knocked on my neighbor lady does that a lot. She's a little older, so she'll knock on the door if she wants to tell me something because, you know, we don't have phone numbers or anything. And I think, like, yeah, now it's like, I'll text someone, tell them I'm coming over. What if I was just there and I'm like, let me in?
Yeah, right.
Like
No.
what is that? Kramer, Seinfeld. Yeah,
It'd be spontaneous.
yeah.
And and not worth your time. You should just, you gotta text and let them know.
Yeah, everything.
Imagine, dude. Imagine if Kramer just was texting
Yo,
Jerry.
can
He's
I-
like,
can I pull
"Hey, I'm
up?"
coming over," and then
They
like,
ruined the whole effect.
yeah, the
Yeah.
whole thing. It'd be over.
He's just sitting there waiting for Kramer.
Yeah, dude. That's a good bit. We need to do a
Hey,
new.
Kramer, what's up?
It's a pretty
What
good
do you
like
wanna
modern
do?
Seinfeld bit. Like Jerry walks in and then like George is there and he's just like, "What are you doing?" He's just like waiting for Kramer. He's said he's coming over.
How did they not do that?
Yeah, that's it.
How did they not?
No, it's got to start with the phone. Every happy moment starts with the phone. You don't. That's where you hear about it.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes Noah will show up, and then I'll who's out there?
There is there is a sense of community around you that is, but like a lot of times I will be, around people and I'm like I want to say hi to them but I don't anyways, but there's still like I still enjoy like having everybody around.
Yeah. No, I love I love little small talk too. People hate it, but that's why I don't try not to dodge out from my neighbor all the time because it's always just small talk with her too. So it's like I kind of got the gist. It's like we're not gonna have any deep conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have a really funny neighbor with a vicious dog. But
Yeah.
She laughs about it like the Joker.
Yeah, we were biking by it today, and it was like trying to kill us. If it could have gone another inch, it would have, I don't know, bit my leg. And she's like, oh, you maniac.
That's not very funny to me, man. When
No,
people
it's-
are like,
yeah.
"He's fine, he doesn't bite," and he obviously does. That's a
Yeah.
classic meme, but like that's facts, dude.
It's
Like,
because
It
if I
just
just start
happens.
because you could, the real problem, I feel like, unless you're getting chased by a dog, because I've thought about this, you're getting chased by a dog, and you have to keep running away from other people too, then the dog is going to get you because you can't fight it off. But if it's just you versus a dog, you can do some serious damage to a dog, and just your brains too. You can trick them and then surprise them, and then but. You, out of basic decency, a dog comes up and tries to attack you. You go, okay, you go get him.
yeah, I
know?
mean that's kind of like
You should be able to just bam.
like the revolving plot and stratagem of Scooby Doo. I think is they work together as a team. That's why they get the guy.
Yeah,
If it's just Scooby, like you could take
Yeah.
him on, but Fred's running.
That's
you
right.
know.
They got the whole gang.
just if you're running, they're just nipping at the legs. You go, stop it. It's not. You can't. You turn and face them head on. Get a kick to the jaw.
And
Yeah.
go somewhere high up.
So high up, you go get a knife. Like you can probably try to get to a weapon.
Yeah.
Something to think about.
You've thought about it.
I have thought about killing that dog, but it's not the dog's fault. Just
Yeah, it's like an
Just
action
fucking get
movie
it.
scenario.
Even
yeah.
if you were to kill the dog, which I know you wouldn't do. Even if you were, she'd get another one.
yeah, she would fuck.
Because the last one died, and she got an exact replica.
Yeah, quick.
Yeah, I
Real
do
quick.
envy that. I mean, like, I'm very, I emotionally attached to my pets, but yeah, I do like. There's a certain type of person that's like, oh shit, I gotta go get the new one now. Like,
Yeah.
that's just how it goes. That's how my aunt is, man. She runs out of dogs and then she gets a new one. Like, just prints them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's strange.
Yeah, yeah. She's a crazy pet owner.
I don't know
man.
why is that so depressing to me.
And it's like a old
It's like his.
like remember when Gary got lost in SpongeBob, and then she had all the the snail shells, the old lady. And it's like it's like an old grandma trope. Like they taxidermy all their pets. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't think I know about this trope, but I know the episode. Yeah, it's classic.
There's a bunch of shells.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because see, I always just
Gary
thought
was fucking terrified.
I thought that was like just implying that she was like a psychopathic. Like this is the like little Red Riding Hood wolf scenario, and
Right.
Gary's
Yeah.
gonna get eaten or something.
Oh yeah, then there's that. Well, there is some people like the whole idea of taxidermy. Like, are you gonna taxidermy Ruby?
No, man.
You're like,
It's
yeah,
insane.
it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
right.
Seems like
crazy
disrespectful as
Yeah.
hell.
Well, I guess there is a way to do it respectfully. I guess, but I don't know. I guess
If it was that
I just
respectful,
know there's there's a culture where people just taxidermy their dead pets for their 'cause
Yeah.
they can.
I mean, if it was that respectful, people would taxidermy humans. But that's
mummification.
Yeah.
no
Sorta.
It's like reverse mummification. You just
Well, they do.
mass skin.
I mean, I couldn't tell you which culture it is, but I thought that there were people that did like the outward mummification, and they just kind of like had people like they just like dry them out,
Huh.
dry out your loved ones. And
Yeah,
just,
I
like,
mean-
put them on display.
Isn't the idea like you take off the bandages and they're just gonna be okay and alive?
No, I think it's a little more deeply spiritual or something. I think that's why the organs and stuff are in the jars because that's
Oh.
like
But then there's like cryopreservation, Like some people want to freeze their whole head or their whole body in hopes that there will be a way to refreeze them.
Yeah.
Or unfreeze them.
that shit's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are we doing here?
It's the idea of like wanting something to live forever.
Yeah, and like I
Not
respect
accepting
it in concept, but I'm just like, dude, we already know that like the ice explodes your cells or whatever. Like it's just so get rid of the head. It's fine. Throw out Walt Disney. Why are we keeping him for, dude?
Is he still around? He's still kicking in the.
Yeah, I think they got him in the
icebox
freezer.
somewhere?
I'm sure, dude. I sure it would have been news, right? If they're like they've thrown away Walt Disney's head.
Yeah, power went out.
Yeah,
Walt's gone.
Yeah, that's a good concept there. Oh, like shit, they thought him out.
Yeah, I mean, then what do you even do when you get back?
Yeah. Well, you don't know what world that's gonna be. It's just you can't cheat death.
You can't.
No.
I thought you could.
Who told you that, man?
You
Yeah.
ever scared of that stuff? The whole
Like
death
just
thing?
dying or being frozen.
Well, dying and then being frozen.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I go back and forth being super. I can't quite just like comprehend the concept of death, so that itself is scary. But for that reason, I'm like, I guess I won't care. But it's just like, yeah, it's kind of crazy to think about. Like, what do you remember? Like, what was there before you were born? You don't know. It's nothing. It's also like, what really blew my mind once was like, you think of blind people as just like seeing like black or whatever, but like one time this dude was like, what do you like see behind your head? Nothing. I can't like comprehend that, And so it's like death in a way. And I'm like, nothing. Like I don't get it. So
Wait,
it's a
what are you
little
saying
scary.
about the blind thing?
Why I say?
You're saying you used to think blind people just kind of see black.
Well, it's like a juvenile way of thinking. Like you're like, they just like it's like when you close your eyes, But like, like people that are blind from birth, like they see nothing.
Yeah.
Which is like, what does that even mean? Like it's hard for me to like conceptualize that.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
Oh, so this was your thought.
No, well, when you do close your eyes, like, I also don't know how, like, blindness works. I just think, like I don't know, you're in your head. Like,
Yeah,
you
so like, what's
see
going on in there, dude? Like,
colors
I don't know.
or feelings?
yeah,
I don't know.
that's just like one of those classic like YouTube like rabbit holes. I've been down to is like you're just watching like blind people like give interviews and shit about the plight.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
and it's really moving. And then you go too far and you see a guy trying on the colorblind glasses, crying.
Yeah,
His kid's like,
I don't believe it. That dude, I like. You could already see colors, kinda like it's not going to be that much different. That might be a little insensitive, but I don't think it's that.
no, I
much
think they're faking it.
Yeah, no, that's for sure.
People just don't know how to talk about something. People, the thing where it's like people say they can see a thing in their head, like if they imagine it. And some people are like, oh, I can't see a thing.
Yeah, that 100% I think is a lie. Yeah, you're
I
lying
think-
for attention.
I think it's just people saying the same thing, two different
Oh,
ways.
okay,
I've had
that's
this
that's fair too.
conversation
Yeah,
so many times, and it annoys me because they go, I can't see anything. It's like, well, I can't either, but I understand what someone means when they say see something in your head. Like,
yeah.
it's,
Oh, that's a good point. Next time someone says that bullshit to me, I will bring that up. I'll be like, no, yeah, you just don't know what I mean. Like
yeah,
you can, because also people say they don't have inner monologue. Don't believe that.
yeah.
Like that's just not true. How do you read anything then? I don't even.
I don't know. Some people just give you the vacant cow stare. Like, some people, maybe they really don't have an inner monologue.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean,
people-
I can understand that if you're like so busy that you kind of just are doing tasks all the time, you might not have an inner monologue, but you're just sitting somewhere.
Sure. Oh
going.
man, that would be peaceful though. If like
Yeah, I know. Just imagining it sounds
Yeah.
great.
like even anxiety and all that shit aside, like sometimes I am just like, man, I wish I would just stop like talking in my head. Get out of there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'd be peaceful.
And then you go, okay, I'll just stop doing that. I'll just do things.
Yeah.
Then you go, okay, what do I do? Fuck. You know,
Yeah.
you're right back to the start.
Yep.
You got to pick a thing to do.
Yeah. Well, even at work, man, like I am moving around and doing different things like for 10 hours, but even then I'm still just thinking the whole time.
Yeah.
And I listen
that's
to music like the whole time, but then even then sometimes I'm like thinking over the music. I'm like, God damn it. I was trying to listen to that song,
Yeah.
dude. Like,
True. Yeah, it's true.
can't stop thinking about nothing.
Yeah, you put on a good song, someone cuts you off, you go, "Damn, I fucking missed the song."
Dude, yeah, I've like replayed songs before because I'm like, I just wasn't locked in like I should have been for that song.
It's just something that was happening.
Yeah, man. You were playing Rocky Top the other night, and then
Yeah.
someone started talking to me immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was okay. It was my
I
friend.
did that just for you, Trevor.
I know, but
It's a
I
goofy
know.
song to call.
That's a lovely song.
I know, but it's such like a. It's like
Rocky Top.
It's such a song to call, you know, that it's like, oh, you're not gonna call that song. That never gets called. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do understand what you're saying, and it's a favorite, so I'm glad.
It's
you called
fun.
it.
It's
Yeah.
great. And you know, you guys gotta watch out there. You ever had any like bad experience with like sex workers?
Well, I've had no experiences, so I guess that's probably
Yeah.
where it's at. Yeah.
Could be for the better though.
Yeah.
I've heard. Well, I don't want to say what I've heard about them. It's just a budget thing again.
I learned a lot from Euphoria. Very educational.
Yeah.
Oh, you watch the second season or how
You
much did
watched
you get through
it?
that?
I watched all of it.
Wow, really? I got that was like a fuck you situation, I think. I got all the way up. No, I watched the first season, thought it was intriguing enough. Second one, when the little kid starts killing everybody, spoilers, sorry. That was like fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Like it was just stupid. I was like, they jumped the shark, bro.
Yeah, I think it's one of the funniest shows in the world.
Yeah, no, it's absurd. No, I completely agree. It's very absurd. Very absurd.
Like I feel like it's just like everything is extreme. Like everything
Yeah.
is to the extreme, especially like in season 2. It's just
Yeah.
like nuts. I feel like it's always trying to outdo itself.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was like every episode was in that season was almost like, oh, what are they going to do now? Like, you know, and like they were writing them as they went or something where they're like, okay, we got to figure out the next crazy thing that like Rue like does to buy crack or whatever. But you know what that one for me was that 13 Reasons Why. I like completely hate watched all those seasons because that was just like every season had like a gimmick. Like it was the first one, like the girl kills herself, and the second one is like,
She really should have ended there.
yeah, dude.
I mean, that is insane to read. Season 2.
Dude, yeah, that was.
Everyone's still depressed.
I don't even remember. You know, that was almost like it was almost just. It's just fun, like to just see like this like stupid slop and like what they're doing with it, and then they're like, okay, now there's a school shooter, and like they're just like getting like all like the big teenage crises,
Yeah.
you know, like out of the way. Like what can we do that's ridiculous?
It would have been funny if season 2 was like, it was still called that, but it had nothing to do with it. Like they all moved on. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
you know, she killed herself. Who
Kind of
cares?
like True Detective, except they were just like, what were the 13 reasons in this one? They're like, I don't remember. Nothing.
Right, yeah.
It's on cassette. How do we even have a thing to play that on?
And then Logic dropped. I don't mean I'm alone. I feel like I'm. Who can relate? Woo!
Yep.
Remember that guy?
Yeah, dude. No, I knew people that were like reading his book back in college. That I can safely say I
He's got
never
a
did
book?
that. Yeah, I never did that.
Who can relate?
I think it was like fiction too. I don't remember, but I think he like wrote a novel. Man, jeez.
That's pretty.
Everybody, man, every fucking dude. You ever hear of Mod's son? Do you remember him?
No.
No.
He's just he like was kind of a musician, but like a internet philosopher too, and just like dropped like this book of like he's like Mao Zedong of like his quotations and like thoughts and shit. Oh my goodness. It's like every dude that was like bad at music was like, I'm gonna
Do a book now.
like make a book too, you know?
Yeah.
Of like whatever.
A lot of those YouTuber books are hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw excerpts from the Logan Paul one.
Angry Video Game Nerd.
No, I didn't know he had a book.
We ought to write a book.
I think, everybody has one good book in them, but there's a problem with this because, like, what I've noticed with, like, a lot of people who, like, you're supposed to write what you know, which is good, but I think a lot of it ends up being autobiographical at first, which is good, but then when they, like, move on from that, that's just, like, I've seen that in writers in general. Like,
Yeah.
It's just they can't really move on from,
Yeah.
well,
they
it's
can't
not
get
really,
outside of themselves.
that's not really a jumping off point to anything else except writing another biography or something.
Yeah, and I mean that's what makes the good writers great, you know, because they can write more than their like self-referential bullshit. But I mean, yeah, it is like so many writers are just like locked into their like, yeah, you just you don't even realize it. Like I mean, like as a writer, you know, you start just writing about like yourself, you know, and then try to get out of it. But yeah, I mean, I would like to write a book one day too. Like I think that's just that's a good goal to have, you know. So you can try to do it. Everybody should.
Yeah, I think so too.
Once I get some wooden furniture, I think like I told you we're getting a big wooden table in here.
Yeah, yeah,
We're gonna be sitting like this.
yeah, yeah. We'll smoke a pipe.
We'll smoke a pipe.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. I can't lie. It's a little bit embarrassing, you know, because it's kind of like Mumford and Sons, but like,
Is it tobacco?
yeah,
Hey.
yeah, it's dude. People,
Oh.
yeah, dude. You know, people don't know like it's a little bit suspenders and stomp clap, but like it's like the cheapest way to like smoke good tobacco. So I like doing it sometimes.
That
you
makes
know?
sense. Yeah, straight in there.
Yeah, just pack it in, smoke it.
You ever have like a good night in your life?
A good night.
Like a great time?
Yeah, dude. I've had a lot of great times. Many
Any
great
like
times.
standout story you got? Like what's your
Oh shit. I mean,
what's your
I'll
go-to when you
think
start
about
telling people?
I think, you know, I mean, like I've had plenty of good nights too, you know, but most recently, like my 26th birthday was great. It was just across the street at Jonah's place. Yeah, everybody came, like, cause you know, after college, all my friends kind of got spread out, but everybody came back. And then there was a crazy car accident, like right in front of the house.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh, and then like the next morning, like someone stole my tire, like my whole wheel off my truck.
What?
That was it. Was just kind of funny,
Like
you know. I was like,
despair or
no, like
from
the
the-
wheel.
wow.
They did put it on a brick, thankfully, but yeah, I had a hell of a time finding a rim for that thing, dude. But that was a great night. Yeah, the whole gang was there. We all got hammered and watched SpongeBob a little bit, and yeah, I mean, like there was when the crash happened, it was like a drunk driver for sure, and someone was over there like just scoping it out, and apparently the guy like stumbled out, and he was like, "I'm gonna fix this. I just need to go pee first," and then he like just ran away. And I'm like, dude, that's like I want to like start a music video like that or something. Like that's like so perfect. But yeah, that was a great night amongst many.
that would be a good Imagine Dragons music video, you know?
Yeah. And then the whole house fills up with water.
Yeah. He goes back outside, the streets flooded. A fucking
Yeah.
a canoe floats by.
Yeah, that's kind of like the dream that you have when you like, you know, you're having that kind of dream, and then you wake up and you have to pee, and you're like, oh, that's why.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. Been there.
One time we had a little play set thing in our backyard, and we were like climbed up to the ladder thing, and I fell asleep in there. Woke up pouring. Everyone was inside, and I could just see them in there. They just left me. Isn't that tragic?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm dealing with right now.
Yeah.
How's that? The ant issue, man.
It's good actually. It's fine now.
He got to the queen. He got to the queen. He figured it
Yeah,
out.
I figured out how to
That's
get to the
crazy.
queen.
Investigated it?
I love my queen, so I went in there, did my research.
Yeah, wait. Is this like an ant farm or like
It was a farm, maybe inadvertently. And I was
Okay.
trying to shut it down.
Sure.
I was PETA.
yeah.
No, PETA likes animals.
That's like, you know how they're always doing those whack campaigns, you know, that almost feel like a psyop? I feel like that should be their next one. They should be like, killing like the roaches and stuff in your house is like super inhumane, and like you need to like let them crawl around, you know?
Just let him crawl.
Yeah. Vic. Well, what is that like?
I
What do
mean,
you
that
mean-
might work if you go that far. People will kind of like shift back to.
Yeah, that's
what
why I
they
think it's a
actually want.
psyop, dude. Like I think they say ridiculous shit, and it's like they're paid by big meat, you know?
Yeah, big fucking.
Yeah, so they're like
Beef.
so to make like vegetarians and shit look bad, and whatnot. You ever go to Warp Tour?
What is it?
Warp Tour?
Warp's tour.
You know, from back in the day, like all the pop punk bands.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Warps tour. No.
Warp's
Yeah.
tour. It was the
Vans?
biggest thing. They
Yeah,
had the
Vans Warped
last
Tour.
one in like 2016 or something.
2018. Yeah, I went to the very last one.
And
No,
then
but
then it happened again.
yeah, well, they do it like now. It's like an actual like because the whole thing, the gimmick was like it was a fest that toured the country. You know, so
Oh yeah.
it would stop in like all the states. But now they just do it like as a fixed fest wherever. But one of the funny like the things is like they just always had PETA people there like crawling around, dude. Like you stop with your buds to like drink a bottle of water at like a table and like it's fucking like Jehovah's Witnesses, man. Boom, they descend upon you and they're like, have you guys like ever heard of like, and they'll say some bullshit you've never heard of, and then like they ease into, they're like, well, I'm from PETA and I'm gonna give you my phone number and like I'm gonna text you about like animals and stuff, and it's crazy. Yeah, it was like the only time I ever went, it happened. And they're like, damn, that would have been your rite of passage for Warped Tour, you know, if this wasn't the last time ever. And I'm like, well, true. Good, honestly.
Who'd you see at Warped Tour?
Man, that day I saw my 4 Year Strong. I don't know if you know them. That was good. That's just they're what they call
a funny name.
Yeah, I mean, this is classic like 2000s core band names, you know, where you're like, what do we call our band? It's like a band name, you know.
3 Doors Down.
Yeah, exactly. But they're what they call easy core, you know, not hardcore. It's like hardcore, but like they like melodic vocals, but they still have all the breakdowns. Yeah. So it's like a little goofy if you're not like into that shit. But I mean, it's just like pop punk but heavy, you know.
Is it like Wishy at all?
Wishy?
You know Wishy?
Yeah, it's definitely not like Wishy. No, no. This is all like, and then bands like State Champs and like fucking Real Big Fish is there like every year. Yeah.
I really wanted to see Bowling for Soup.
I actually missed them that day, but they were there. They were there like every time, you know.
Yeah.
No, actually, wait. I think I did see them. I mean, yeah, they played all the hits, you know, like what you expect. Yeah. But that's a guilty pleasure, man. Bowling for Soup, I throw that on. I'm like, no one can tell me not to listen to Bowling for Soup, dude.
They were in everything. They were in Phineas and Ferb. They were in Sonic Unleashed. They were just in everything, and it was so cool.
That's a good band, dude. I think they nailed their niche well, you know.
I think so too. It's like bunny rock, Simon.
I was just thinking of. I couldn't stop thinking of. You said those are my goats. I was just thinking of a farmer going, "Those are my goats." Which I'd love to own some. Actually, I don't want livestock. What am I gonna do with that?
They were my goats. It was like kind of weird when they started they're pushing like 50 maybe. I don't know. They're like well past their primes, like writing songs about getting laid.
Yeah. Ooh, Bowling for Soup?
Yeah. Okay. It's like in their later music, like which is obviously that stuff's just not gonna be good. But.
Yeah, and I mean like they were always kind of tongue in cheek too, you know.
Yeah.
So,
right.
Yeah.
But I am like, it's like, dude, come on.
Yeah. No, 100%.
It's like we were in the bathroom.
Yeah. And at a certain point too, yeah, they're probably like you just know like. There's dudes that do take that shit seriously, like fans, you know, and they're like, we got to get paid, man. We got to like write these songs for these men, you know, and unfortunate, deeply.
Yeah.
But you've got a lot of money, right? You're making big moves.
Oh yeah, huge. More money than I've ever made. That's not true. Actually, next week though, I'm working 55 hours, and it's Prime Week. Damn. It's Prime Big Deals days. So I'm gonna make
some shit.
I'm gonna make like a couple bags. That'll be nice. Yeah. But no, it's funny, man. They keep inventing like new Prime days. Like
it just feels like it's like that like every like 2 months or something.
Yeah, no, the first year I worked there, you know, they only had like the one Prime Day, and then that summer or something, I think they dropped like Prime 2. Now it's called Prime Big Deal Days, and yeah, they always put us on overtime for that shit. But I mean, it's fine. I don't hate it. I get a lot of money, so I'm gonna do something crazy with it. Get a tattoo or something. I don't know.
Do something fucking crazy with
it. It's interesting how they make it. You know, they make everything cheaper and then pay you guys more to work more.
Yeah, actually, shout out the government for that. That's not them. We get federal overtime for that, you know. So, yeah, they would not pay us more.
Well, like, whatever you do with the money, you know, whether it's tattoo, a seed in a local podcast or something, little seed money in like a local thing that you really actually love.
Yeah,
whatever you actually do with it, keep us posted.
I'm thinking I might invest $2 million in Acorn Media.
No way.
Yeah.
I wasn't even you thinking of us. That's nice of you.
Yeah, no,
charitable.
Charity.
I've changed my heart on charities recently.
Yeah. So. You want to round up your $2 million?
Yeah. No, you ever watch you know what's great? You ever watch Price Master?
No.
Dude,
you try to guess.
Yeah. You have got to check out Price Master. That's probably like one of the greatest pieces of media I've ever seen in my life, dude. I fucking love that.
Every single time it's the same thing though. It's what? What? You know, you can't believe that.
You mean the people in the video in the Price Master?
It's where they guess the price of something, right?
No, it's like you haven't seen it.
I thought that's what it was.
It's like it's a yard sale, and they're just like, how much is this? And they're like, oh, you have to ask him. And then it's just pans like a giant stage with a guy in a ridiculous costume, like scary looking costume.
Yeah.
And then he's the price man. He's like, $2 billion. billion.
No, I've never seen.
And
that.
it's got like this freaky ass like noise music playing over it the whole time.
It is classic. I didn't watch it for a while because it looked scary.
Yeah, no, it's the music really. I watched it like just fucking so fucked up the first time, and like it was like super grating and kind of on edge, but I was like enamored with that shit because it's also from like 2006 in like Texas,
Yeah.
like Denton, I think.
Yeah.
And so it's like, dude, these are people, the people that made it way ahead of their time, and like the people that were there that happened upon it, not prepared for that shit, you know? So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's great.
That sounds funny.
But that's just what I wanted to do, you know. And you're like, up your offer, I'd be like, all right, $3 billion.
No, no one really comes to you with these decisions. I always thought I was gonna have to solve a bunch of mysteries. Never comes up.
Yeah,
No
Well,
one,
like,
no one turns to me as the first mystery solver. You know,
yeah, that's true. I guess.
you'd think someone would go, "Hey, you got some brains. You got some real. Might have a nice perspective on this mystery."
Well, that's why I like filming everything because I really want it to be like an alibi in a
Yeah.
murder or like a piece of evidence.
Yeah, you're documentarian. I
Not in a
agree.
murder, just like a crime.
Yeah.
Nobody has to die.
Well, I love documentarianism. You know, I like keeping track of things
Yeah.
of all sorts.
It helps.
You're not a murderer. You just murdered someone. It's like the distinction there. People change. Rehabilitation.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Like-
like
Not a murderer, just-
Nightcrawler. You ever watch that one, Trevor?
That's
Yeah.
an old movie, isn't it?
Nightcrawler? It's not that
Nightcrawler?
old. It's from like 2010s around there.
Yeah, right. Was it Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah, well, what I was gonna say too is like, can you foresee yourself? You know the premise, you know?
No, not really.
Well,
Is he a private detective or something?
He's like a crime scene wait, no, he's like just a photographer that's like starts selling his shit to like news agencies, you know, just like Spider-Man style. But he's like a psychopath kind of, so he just like does whatever to like get to the scene. And there's like the big climax, spoilers once again, unless you wanted to see it, sorry, is that he kind of like stages like this person wasn't gonna die, but then he like lets them die, and like, you know, to get the picture, he's like, that's the gist. But the funny thing is like halfway through, like he just starts making his own like business, you know, of like the photography like, you know, company, and he hires like interns. And I'm just like, this is like the type of shit like, you know, you'd see on Indeed and you're like, oh yeah, $15 an hour, like I could do this. And like I would like get into like, you think you could like, you would like wind up in that, like you're like, yeah, I'm a photographer, like man, I just want to like take some pictures, and then like all of a sudden you're like getting, you know, the dead man shots, you know.
I mean, it would be nice to like, like, you know, it's always nice to be tasked to film or capture something that's really, really important.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, 100%.
Like
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, if I somehow fell into that, I mean, that'd be kind of cool. I don't think I would turn away from that if I was interested, or if I had
Yeah.
a morbid. It'd definitely be like a morbid curiosity thing. I could, you
Yeah.
know, be a really old guy and.
Those jobs always turn out, if you read just different wording, but they're always just like run the Instagram, you know. On Indeed, it's always like $15. You go, what am I doing? Make content.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I would definitely just unwittingly get involved in that, you know. I'd be like,
Yeah.
oh shit, let me out.
Yeah,
But-
and then you're too scared of the confrontation, so you just kind of. A couple years go by.
Yeah. No, but that's kind of like the end goal, though. You know, you said like just taking pictures of important shit and whatnot. I'd love to just be like a photojournalist, like,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
but like for important shit, you know, just like fucking uprisings or protests. I would just love to just be there taking pictures, you know. I want to do like, you know, because I was trying to be like Jonah, like a music journalist for the longest time. I went to school for music. I like writing, but then I was like, dude, like I want to do like journalism that'll like get you killed, you know. Like that's,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's like
It's just something other people aren't going to do. Yeah.
Yep, I think that's a benchmark of like important journalism. Like, is someone going to shoot me for this? Like, then yeah, I'd like to do that. You know?
I'm with you on that, 100%.
Yeah, you and me, buddy. Let's go out there and try.
You guys
to,
want to get shot?
Yeah. do some journalism that'll get you killed.
Yeah. I mean, people. Yeah. I hope more people do that.
Yeah. Well, you only need a couple, I guess, real good ones that are out there.
Have you seen All the President's Men?
True. Yeah, dude. Actually, I don't know if I'm just like too offline these days, but like, man, when like Trump got elected and I was looking at this cabinet, I was like, I don't know who half these motherfuckers are, man.
I
Like,
was talking. It's the movie. All the
oh, okay. Yeah.
I know
well,
they're all clowns.
I just I just don't even know. I don't know who these dudes are anymore. Like, yeah, the president's men, no idea. I didn't know who Pete Hegseth was until like a week after the election, man. It's crazy. So I'm sorry if that was supposed to be common knowledge too, man. I've been under Patrick's rock a little bit to a degree.
Yeah, me too. You know, they had a whole like boxing thing in front of the White House.
There's no good characters left in the game.
Yeah.
There's no one to even.
Wow, what a good! I might steal that for like a song or something. That's a good.
No good
metaphor.
characters left in the game.
Yeah.
But baby, I'll play you, bitch.
Yeah, that's very.
2, 3,
Dylan.
4.
Then everybody was
She's a
going.
lovely lady. Would you give us some sort of musical performance?
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that.
Send this thing off into the stratosphere.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I got something in the tank.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Oh, thanks for having me, man. This is great. I literally, I've been seeing like this for a while. I follow Acorn, and I was like, damn, when Sergeant
Feelings kind of hurt. Yeah. There are a lot of bitter viewers. They go, "What about me?"
Yeah. Well, and Jonah got on. I was like, all right, buddy, I got to lock in. I got to get in there. But yeah, thanks, man. It's great. I can't wait to get this all done, wrapped up. So.
Let's wrap it up.
You can't wait. You're saying?
Oh no, I mean
this
like to
was
see the
unpleasant.
brand.
You
No,
want it
yeah,
to end.
fuck it. That's great. All right. Oh, Sally, my dear, it's you I'd be kissing. Oh, Sally, my dear, it's you I'd be kissing. She smiled and replied, you don't know what you're missing. Oh, Sally, my dear, I wish I could wed you. Oh, Sally, my dear, I wish I could bid you. She smiled and replied, and you say I misled you. If all you young men were hairs on a mountain, if all you young men were hairs on a mountain, how many young girls would plant plans and go hunting? If the young men could sing like blackbirds and thrushes, if the young men could sing like blackbirds and thrushes, how many young girls would go beat in the bushes? If all you young men were fish in the water, if all you young men were fish in the water, how many young girls would undress and dive after? If all ye young men were the rushes growing, if all ye young men were the rushes growing,
But the young men are giving, the frisking and fooling. But the young men are giving, the frisking and fooling. I'll leave them alone and go tend to my school.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Beautiful song, man.
Thanks.
What is the song?
Yeah.
That's a traditional song. Like old, like folk song. So Irish.
called?
It's called Hares on the Mountain.
Wow.
Thank you. Yeah.
Gotta get the freeze frame. It's a pretty guitar too.
Thank you, dude.